I'm gonna fix to show y'all something. I was fixing to go in and get a shower and not even gonna make a video. But I got to thinking to myself, I'm like, well, you know what? I learned something today regarding what I'm gonna fix to show y'all. That in 22 years of trucking, I was not aware of. So I figured I'd share it. Might save one of you drivers a few bucks one day. Never can tell. For the last probably 2 weeks, it would come and go sporadically. I would lose my gauges, all of them. And it really wasn't happening much. It maybe happened like 3 times over the past 2 weeks. And then for whatever reason it would, it would fix itself. Or I'd stop and get fuel, get back in the truck, crank everything up, and then everything would be working good. And it may not have lasted but 10 miles, or 5 miles. Like I say, it was really not a big deal. But this morning, I basically lost them all morning long. No gauges, period, nothing, for the most part. A few, probably for about an hour, they were working. And then I lost my speedometer and the tack gauge. But then they all would quit, and I had no jakes, no crews, no nothing, no gauges whatsoever. I'm like, well, fuck, I said, what's up, driver? All right. I said, I can go without the gauges if need be. Other than getting DOT, then I'd be fucked, okay? But I'm thinking more importantly, I'm going to Phoenix with 46,000 pounds of coils on the trailer. I need fucking jake brakes, man. So when I turned the key over, I had nothing. No ding, ding, dinging, no gauges going up. I had nothing, period. Let's see if she's still working right. God, I hope so. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Seem to have got her fixed. Now, let me show y'all what I learned today. Here we go. Alright. So I got here in Tennessee. I dropped my trailer. And dropped my trailer and ran up to AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts, whatever, about 3 miles up the road here. And I got me some of this here CRC electrode pin cleaner, because I thought that it might have been something to do. Well, first of all, oh god dang, that's nasty as shit. Let me clean this shit up. First of all, I thought it might have been, I thought he was talking to me. I thought it may have been something to do with a wiring issue. So I I did find the ground that was nasty as hell. Nasty as fuck, corroded. So I cleaned that up. Still nothing. I'm like, okay, well, that wasn't it. So I dropped my trailer and ran up the road to AutoZone, got me some of that contact cleaner shit. Come back. I took these two plugs out, cleaned the pins real good, put them back in, and still nothing. Like, well, okay. So then I took these two different plugs out that, you know, go in with your wiring harness and shit, all your important shit. Cleaned the pins and the plugs, put them back in, turned the key over, still nothing. I'm like, well, fuck, okay, that ain't it. So then I done these two. I unconnected these, cleaned the damn plugs and the pins, put them back in, still nothing. Fuck me, man. Starting to get aggravated, you know. And I had already been checking my fuses for literally since the first time this problem reared its ugly head, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I checked fuses. Oh, and I replaced 2 relays up here in the dash. Turned the key over, still nothing. I'm like, well, damn. And keep in mind, I had already checked fuses more than once over the course of the past 2 weeks. More than once. And all my fuses was fine. To the eye. They were fine to the eye. Well, sitting here, I thought to myself, I said, well, you know what? Let me get my damn test light out. And I literally stuck every fuse that I've got in my fuse box. And if that bitch didn't light my test light up, I pulled the fuse, I replaced it, turned the key over, hit the test light to it, and it would light up. 5 fuses I replaced like that. To the naked eye, you know, when you pull one out and look at it, it looked fine. Okay? The little metal deal in there wasn't scorched and broken or whatever. It looked fine. But 5 fuses in my fuse box did not light my test light up. So I pulled them bitches out, replaced it. They'd light my test light up. I'd go on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Finally, well, I'll tell you what's true. Finally, I started up here, checked all these, one at a time, went to this row, went across, one at a time, checking every one of them with my test light. This little bastard right here, 5 amp, this little 5 amp fuse, instrument, what's that say? Instrument panel, switched. The test light did not light up when I stuck it to it. So I pulled it out. I looked at the fuse. Fuse looked fine. But I changed it anyway because it wasn't lighting my damn test light up. Put a new 5 amp fuse in there. Went to turn my key over to hit it with my test light and see that it light my test light up red. Guess what I heard, y'all, as soon as I turned my key over? I heard ding, ding, ding. A motherfucking fuse. But, like I said, it looked fine to the eye. So did the other 4 that I changed out. The little metal piece wasn't broke, it wasn't scorched, it looked perfectly fine. So, moral of my story today is I did not realize that a fuse could be bad if it was not scorched or the little piece was not broken in there. But they damn sure can. Obviously, right? Obviously. So, any of y'all ever got any issues and you're fucking around in your fuse box thinking it might be a fuse, it might pay to just stick a test light to it, because like I said, I see now without a shadow of a doubt, just cause it's not scorched or broken, it could be bad. So, if none of y'all don't remember anything I've ever told you, remember two things. Two things. Number one, they won't nothing on this earth kill you quicker than a jealous old man. And number two, just cause a fuse don't look scorched or broken in there, don't mean that bitch ain't bad. We going to get a shower. Y'all have a good weekend. We back quiet.
I'm your life. I'm the one who took you there. Yeah. I'm your life, and I no longer care.